Welcome back to another podcast. Today we've got someone which went from the electric rock scene straight to lo-fi now. He's got a new single, be linked in the description. But welcome to Zack Marshall. See? Yo, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. How's your day been? Like, what have you been up to?
Well, I had a pretty mental one last night.
Okay.
But today, this morning, I've just been going over some new stuff, giving it another listen. I've got the EP coming out, which I'm sure we'll talk about. So just giving them a listen to see how they're sounding. I've got the first little foundation mixes for them. So
How many songs have you got in your EP?
There's 3 tracks on the EP.
Okay.
So yeah.
So have you got any teasers for them, or did you just
I will be having a teaser for them.
Okay.
I recently just posted a photo of what the album cover looks like.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. It'll come up on the screen actually. It's so sick with the Polaroids and stuff.
A girl from VAD at Brett's on Visual Art and Design, she did it for me, which is quite cool. And yeah, so I also did a few hours of filming and footage in Shoreditch.
Is that like the first footage you've done
for any music? Oh yeah. So
how'd that go? Was that decent?
Yeah, it was good. The weather was a bit.
Shit. It's the UK. So.
I mean, we could have picked a bit. I wanted to have sunset vibes, but we had rain vibes.
You can do this on After Effects.
Yeah. All that kind
but so we were just recording little snippets of me just doing random stuff.
Fair play.
So what were you going to expect of this EP? Is it going to be similar to your other ones?
No, it's not. So as Paolo said, going into more like the lo-fi bedroom pop kind of scene. So artists like Kuko and Bane's World and stuff like that, you can have a listen. So it's more vocal based and it's quite psychedelic pop-ish. So it's quite wavy.
So who motivated you then?
So motivation wise, I think one of my biggest inspirations for artist wise is Kuko, because he's a young Mexican lad who pretty much after I think it's Mac DeMarco, I think that's his name. He started this kind of, he was like a pioneer for this genre, but then other artists follow it. Mm-hmm. But Kuko came out with his own sound, and you would have heard some of his stuff, you would have heard the song "Lover Is a Day" or something like that in an edit or anything.
Yeah.
But he was 17, 18 when that came out, and he's got a net worth of at least 500 grand right now.
People coming out early in the
it's all the youth music now. Youth music.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because everyone's just growing up fast.
Yeah,
that sounds like such a boomer thing to say. You know what I mean? Because Billie, there's nothing to it. But Billie Eilish was 16 when she first blew up.
No, when she recorded her song, she was 14.
Her SoundCloud, one of her old, I was just scouting, one of her old tracks she posted was 5 years ago? Mm-hmm. And she's 18 now, so yeah.
That's crazy.
She was really young when she recorded that hit. What was the hit? I think so. I think it was that one.
Because that actually, she uploaded that, and then I think Interscope Records scouted her, and then they re-released it.
I think it's just her voice was just
it was incredible. Hate her or love her. You gotta respect.
I mean, I like how she has her own style now.
Yeah.
She has her own, it's really easy to hear.
She's weird, man. She's crazy.
Yeah, she's fit as well. Oh, she is. If you're hit me up in the DMs, I beg.
But there's bare competition now. Bare competition. But I guess it pushes youngers to get into it and say even if you're this young, it doesn't matter.
Because I totally agree with you, because it's so accessible now, all the interfaces and everything to make music. Everyone's got ideas. Music is, I think, a world without music would be just.
Yeah,
I can't go to the shop without listening to music. There's a 2 second walk. But all the youth music that's coming out now, it's so different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone's got these brand new ideas.
And a lot of talent as well.
Yeah, there's so much talent. Much talent. That's one of the problems as well, because not the talent is a problem. I mean, there's so many talented artists that are upcoming, and no one's gonna recognise their talent and everything because there's so many.
Yeah,
it's like a massive industry nowadays. You know, it's like a 1 million.
Yeah, like you said, everything's at everyone's fingertips, basically.
Yeah.
So it's just like so much more competition. But
that's true.
right, so let's talk about your most recent EP. Oh shit, what have I just done? Right, let's talk about your most recent EP. The Stolen. Well, your single, not your EP. Your single.
So,
That was hard.
That was hard.
Mhm.
Alright, so what did you expect from it? Like, when you released it?
So before I started making that, I was making like drum and bass stuff with my AI EP that's still out on Spotify and everything. War back on SoundCloud. Back in the day, so I used to make stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
showed me that. I was like, fair play.
My favourite song. One of my favourites, actually.
It's on SoundCloud. But yeah, so after my drum and bass thing, it did, you know, as a first release, my AI thing, it did alright, you know, because I've literally, this is the first thing I ever put on Spotify.
Yeah.
So, Stolen, I feel like, was way more accessible. Well, not accessible, I mean, like, it was like, a lot more people would like it. It's much more likeable as a track, as, you know, because like AI was very specific to a certain group of people, even drum and bass scene. But this, like, a lot of people could, you know, like it, I guess. So as the process of making that, I wanted to make it a bit catchy, you know. So I was expecting it to do better than the EP I released before, and it did.
Yeah, I've got all your songs on my beat and trap playlist, so.
Love that.
And the thing is, if you listen to Stolen, you were singing on it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Was that you?
Yeah, it's me on there, yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Like,
I genuinely didn't. I thought that was someone else.
I'm pretty sure I texted you and I heard it. I was like, wait, you're singing?
Wait, is that you?
I genuinely thought
Did you
that was
get a lot
someone
of people
else.
say that then?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know it was me on there. A lot of people asked, who's the vocalist of this? I was like, well, that's me.
That's good though. That should be a compliment, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't sound like that.
Nope.
That's got a lot of effects on it.
Everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I think.
Everyone does
Yeah.
that though.
Yeah. But you know,
we're not going to go into that.
It's good though. It doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it sounds good. Everyone's vibing. So
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go on to. We've already spoke about what's your inspired. I can't speak. Who you inspires you and shit, but. Alright, let's talk about you back in starting out. Okay, so was your like whole thing of like, oh, I'm gonna do singing or I'm just gonna make beats? And
You did a lot of different things, though.
Yeah.
You did electric, you did beats and like
Yeah,
trap.
yeah.
You did a lot of things. I like.
I did pretty much.
On the tags on the snap on the SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And it's got your like tags on like, what the song is.
So
So
much
I just
different.
remember it like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've spent years trying to discover what I wanted to do. Because I started out really young, so I think I started making music when I was 12.
Jesus.
Yeah, I wasn't good at 12.
No, I mean,
you know, I was like,
you got
there's a kick.
Yeah, what were the others doing at 12?
Okay, fair enough.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah,
If you start earlier, then you got more experience. You know what I mean?
So I don't know. When I started releasing shit, about 14, I started releasing stuff, and it was weird. I was just releasing weird stuff. I was really into like EDM, Big Room House, you know, Martin Garrix and all that back in the day. Because I admired him as well because he made it massive when he was 16. He was touring the world at 16.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. It's mental.
But yeah. So anyway, after years of that, I started like going into different stuff. I was always listening to all this different music and wishing like, oh, I wish I could maybe do that. You know, stuff that had vocals in it and plays guitar and stuff. It was only when I got to Brit that I started thinking, right, I've got to figure out what I want to do now because I love what I do, but I could love it even more. You know, I could like.
Was it a thing of like finding your category in that?
Yeah.
I think you're surrounded by the people that have the same interests as you as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Music.
Exactly.
Glenn, what are you gonna do, Glenn?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Yeah, but like, what am I like?
It's true. It was
going on to that. We were in the
as in, no offense for like the Glenn, but like as in for like other. So for like, me and Zach, like we're creative, and Paolo, like we there's no place for us there.
Yeah, Glenn was a tough time for music. I won't lie.
Like it was only sports, pretty much. They said, "Oh no, we're not all about that," but that's all they advertised, and that was true. So
Yeah.
But we're going a bit off topic.
Yeah, I off topic anyways.
But yeah, so as you said, we were in the same class at Glyn. We were doing on Logic Pro.
I wasn't very good at it, I'm not gonna lie. I was not very good at it.
It was fun though.
It was fun.
It was like one of my favourite lessons.
I would take that, yeah. It was good.
But yeah, so at that point, I think I was doing. I think that was when I was coming out with War and everything. So it was like trap, kind of dark, hybrid trap stuff, which is kind of weird, but yeah. And then when I went to Brit, that's when I first went. That was when I released my AI EP, which is a full drum and bass EP.
I really like the pyramid cover.
Do you? Oh,
I really like it.
that's a cover of Radiohead.
I really like it.
Oh
Yeah.
Right, so recently you posted on your Instagram, you got Sedated Mind, Me and You, Know Me and Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for one of them. Can we just talk about that? What have you got to say about that?
So an artist that really inspired those tracks is called Josh Pan.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an absolute genius. But it's like, I don't know if I'm ever going to release those. I might do later on down the line as like a side project because they're quite dark. They're like very. I don't even know how to describe. They're kind of alternative R&B because they're like. Imagine Billie Eilish, but male.
Oh, that's.
and like a bit more adventurous in
So
a
is it
way.
more like, I don't know how to say it, like more singing basically?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
others it's more like
Yeah, those ones are proper songs.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So what?
Oh wait, let me show you.
Yeah. So Sedate Mind, man, I forgot. That's one of the tracks. Yeah. So Sedate Mind, that's quite dark. That one. As the title kind of describes. Me and you, I'm actually doing a video for, which is part of someone else's project. That doesn't matter. Know Me, that's probably one of my favourite ones. I play guitar in that, and I've seen.
You play guitar?
Yeah.
Ah.
And then Spirit is more of a bouncy, but yeah, again, still.
So they're all different, and they're all part of the same.
They will be.
EP?
They will be. I could just release an album of that. I might do that actually. That's a banging idea. yeah. So that can actually be an album.
That's pretty sick.
Fuck it, done, sorted.
Right.
Stay
New
tuned.
album.
Stay tuned.
Come and see. Give it 3 years. And,
So
I'll be ready.
So how long did you spend on all of these? Was it quite quick or was it?
No. It was actually it was quite quick. I just had a period of time where I was just banging out ideas, just fully just crafting. Because I had my laptop at college, and I take that everywhere. So on the trains, anywhere, I just start making a beat or making like the instrumental to a track, and then I get home, I just record some vocals on a shitty USB mic, and then I just denoise the whole thing so it sounds okay. But yeah, they're not like they're not to the point where I would feel comfortable about like releasing them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're in progress. They will hopefully come out at some point. But with the new stuff that's coming out now, that's more what I want to. The life.
You see bigger hope for what you're doing.
Yeah. I see bigger
Wait, so
hope for
you'd
this
say-
music I'm doing now rather than those.
So you would say, because of the other ones like you said, it's more like open to everyone. This is more like closed.
Yeah, this is more. You have to have a taste for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have taste for everything. Like, literally, I have taste for everything.
But then there are
I like
other people,
any music.
There are other people where they're just stuck in this one box of like I do.
Yeah, I like
oh,
this.
yeah.
I don't know why it's
Don't
so
wanna
like
listen
that.
to
Yeah. I
And
get
you
it.
can't
A lot of
have
people
that
are like
mind.
that. A lot of people like that.
I can't say them kind of people love music. They just,
Yeah, they don't.
Nah,
They love what they love, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit.
No, that's fine. I
versatile.
respect that. It's just
It's just
If
like
you say you
you're
love
missing
music,
out on so much
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just
Exactly.
people don't broaden their horizons. I don't know.
and yeah, every producer if they're just like stuck on one thing. But I rate the fact that you're off for everything.
Yeah. That's the biggest problem about me though, because if someone listens to my stuff, they're like, "Well, he sounds like another guy there." Like, who's that?
I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
It's
So,
just-
but yeah, totally. Like, I
It's
will
really
be. It show. That's another thing that it does show, like versatility in the way I can make music as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. Actually, I will be releasing that as a single. I do fuck with that one a lot because it's quite commercial,
Okay.
but at the same time it's quite like I've got my own influence on it and it still sounds like it's me, and it's not as dark. It's nowhere near as dark. It's a lot more bouncy. So
I mean, I've heard it. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
but that's not out yet.
You
so.
know what's it?
I mean,
that one.
heard it.
Look out for that one. Perfect.
But
You posted something on your Instagram with that boy that on his bed like singing.
oh, I did
That
see
was
that.
sick.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Shout out to him.
The whole lo-fi effect. He had like a VHS like overlay or something.
Like that.
Really cool.
That was singing. Like, see, he has a really nice voice.
I posted it.
Yeah, on your story.
Yeah, it was
on
like a
your story.
repost of someone else's story on your story.
It was like some boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kamal.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that. That's hard.
Kamal.
Like,
Big shout out to Kamal.
Are you,
He's
looking for collabs.
I am hopefully going to do. I was planning to do one with him, but he's got like management and everything, so it's been hard to run past.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's awesome. He's like. He's gonna make it huge. His voice is so good.
Yeah, I heard.
And
That's
he's
amazing.
a fucking genius. That kid.
Yeah,
He's-
respect.
Yeah. Kamal on Spotify. Kamal with a full stop. He's got 2 other tracks on there. But yeah, he's sick. Likewise with a lot of people from Brett. Super talented people. Just you know, they're all got. All of them can make it big. It's just no one gets the proper recognition that they should.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's such a tough. It's very.
That's the most
competitive.
important thing, to be fair, of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's competitive.
That's
Yeah, like you could have the best voice or whatever, the best beats, but if no one sees it,
Yeah.
then it's just what it is. But you know, alright. So with the support you've had so far, because you've had so when did you release your first EP?
Last July.
Alright, so from then until
I
now,
was on holiday.
what would you say about your support? Like, have you got? Are you
It's
satisfied?
definitely increased, yeah. Because you remember when I that other track I was on IO. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So the guy I collaborated with on that, I did the drop on that track, and this was when I was back doing my electronic music stuff, and I got a bit of support from people. Like I wasn't expecting someone. I think Matt Cobbett found it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know it was released yet.
Okay.
And he reposted it. I was like, oh shit, it's already out. I didn't know this.
Is that the one with DeeMash?
DeeMash, yeah.
DeeMash, yeah.
Top guy. And then so after that, I got people reposting it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of support.
Yeah.
A lot of support, yeah, so-
And then when I released my drum and bass EP, I got support from friends because they're my friends. You know, they didn't like. I didn't even expect them to like it, because it's not that kind of
I
thing.
get that.
But you know, I still got some support, and I got followers on Spotify and everything. But then with Stolen, I got a lot of support on that.
Yeah.
People really like that, and I was really, really happy with that. And I got so a lot of people were reposting that and sending that and sharing it. So that one's got the biggest. When I say biggest, it's still pretty small, but you know, got the most plays out of all the.
Yeah. Just because when you said it was like open to everyone.
Yeah. It's much more accessible as a track.
I remember on SoundCloud, I think you had a collab with some guy called Cloud something.
Did I?
Yeah, I remember.
Cloud?
I don't know what his name was. Cloud something. I don't know.
I can't help you there. I have no idea what it
Yeah,
is.
honestly, I
I
don't
think
remember.
was this old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in year 11, year 10, you had a collab with some guy called Cloud something. I forgot his name.
I'm trying to think of collaborated.
Oh well.
But with that I think I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh well.
I got it.
Let's move on. Right, the collabs. Right, you just gave me an idea.
Oh.
If you could collab with anyone, I'm talking anyone, dream collab, who would it be?
Probably Kuko.
Oh, of course it would be. Yeah. shit.
Or actually, I don't know if any of you have heard of a guy called Baines World.
It just rings a bell.
I suggest you listen to it after. I'll play you something after. But yeah, either Kuko, Baines World, or Clyro. Do you know Clyro? Do you know that song Flaming Hot Cheetos? No.
No.
You probably recognise it.
Yeah.
You recognise it. It's like lo-fi but with singing, pretty much.
I love lo-fi.
You would love that. You would love that shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think overall it would be Kuko because I think he's just a driller.
What do you think of like all the rap, American rap and the drill over here?
I mean, since what? When did it start getting big? That kind of scene.
Probably like 2007.
Yeah.
I don't have
like-
Corona.
What?
I don't have Corona. I sneezed.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways.
Alright.
That 2015.
Yeah, it's like 2017-ish kind of time.
I mean, Kris, you showed me X, didn't you? And I'm not a massive fan of all the American rappers and everything. Like, it's not my scene. But at the same time, it's provided like a gateway. So many you hear of these new rappers just coming out of nowhere, just popping up, like just getting like 100 million views on where the fuck did Lil Pump come from?
Oh, fucking.
Where?
I don't know.
He
So bad.
Cole
SoundCloud,
Bennett,
he came from SoundCloud, that's what I'm telling you.
yeah.
He came from
So
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud rappers, that
But like,
whole,
it's so bad. Like
Yeah.
his newest album, like the old one, is so bad. Like,
he got his money and then
Yeah, I
and then
think
fucked
Cole,
off.
I think Cole Bennett just blessed it, and then it just went boom, straight up.
Just there's 1,000. There's more beat makers than there are artists. Like there are so many. At my college, I know like 50. Some of them aren't even in music tech. Some of them are fucking actors, and they're like do the little, yeah, I'm an actor, and they're like, right, let's fucking crack this beat out.
But
you know the beats on your phone when you go.
Yeah, you just yeah, they just come off the
Do you know-
come off
do you
stage and
know
go
why-
put their headphones.
Do you know what I think that is? Because they don't have the confidence to like
Be their own
listen
artist.
and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
my song.
Yeah,
They want to
exactly.
be like, oh, this is my beat.
Well, they have more passion than
Plus, though,
they want to pursue.
Stacks.
They get stacks.
Do you know, like some beats sell for like 50 grand. That's a cheap beat. Post Malone, I think he spent like 150 grand on one of his beats or something.
Fuck,
Some
hell.
kid made that, what, in like 2 days?
Mhm.
150 grand.
You
Just-
need to teach me how to make beats. I'm fucking doing
I'll
that.
teach you how to make beats. I can teach you how to make. Yeah, I'll teach you how to make. But if I was doing, if I was making beats, I would probably do more like lo-fi hip hop beats. Like what's his name? Jay Dilla.
Yeah.
I love his beats because he uses like old samples and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I wouldn't do. I say that chat shit. I wouldn't do drill beats. I think they all sound the same, to be honest. Just
Okay, I get what
just a
that's
sad little piano and a
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah. I'm not even gonna make a sound for it because I fucking nailed it. But yeah,
And then chat
drill
about,
artist.
and then chat about some gang, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Solid.
Drill
Why are we
artist.
dissing drill now? It's alright. I like it. I think it's alright.
It's okay.
It's good for car songs. It's good for car songs.
Yeah.
When you bust out in the car, like, I'm a little.
Yeah, you got one hand on the wheel with your shitty Corsa. On his electric car, like
Take a trip.
And then it goes past the fence, windows up, just
Just like.
Oh, he did that
Sorry.
once. We were all
Stop
walking past
playing
these
your
kids.
song.
We were walking past these kids, rolls down the window and blast music out.
yeah.
Why do you keep getting off topic? Like completely off topic.
It doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, it's a podcast.
Alright, you host the podcast.
Yes,
you
boss.
guys.
Fuck off then.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Maybe you.
Am I supposed to say something like that?
Yeah.
So drill. What is it?
Shout out Jacob in the back.
Oh yeah, we got Jacob doing a trailer, but that's coming soon. We're not going to talk about that because I might come up with some random shit.
Fucking stop.
You just did that.
You're ruining everything.
I'm not.
You come late. And now
There's just gonna be little tapes of Chris going.
You know,
End of April, I'll be releasing Life Is No Movie. The tracks are Lightspeed, Life Is No Movie, and Realistic Dreams. I'll be getting into the studio, recording the vocals and everything properly.
Cool.
So I'll be in a booth and, getting all the vocals done, mixed, mastered
Fire.
professionally. I've got a visual coming, which you're going to help me on. It's gonna be, well,
so you guys can look forward to that.
yeah, it's going to slap. And yeah, I'm happy to wrap it up.
So, just before I wrap it up, this year, can you say you're going to do any events, anything like big, or are you going to just stick to like pushing your music out for now, so you can get involved?
You know what? I'm going to do at least one live performance by the end of this year.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Alright, thank you for watching this podcast. This is episode 3. If you haven't seen the last one, Santiago was sick.
If you haven't watched the first one,
If you haven't watched the
Young
first
AK
one,
shout out.
yeah, shout out to them too. But yeah, thank you for watching and
My guy Zach.
thank you for being on it. But
No problem, thank you very much.
say
Shout out to Jacob for doing the behind the scenes.
yeah, behind the scenes, Jacob. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
In a bit one.